Tonight we're going to check out modern-prepper.com. Welcome to WordPress Vidcast, a daily video podcast featuring WordPress tutorials, theme reviews, plugin reviews, techniques, tactics, tips, and tricks so you can build a niche site, build your small business website, build your brand hub, or build your first website without freaking out. You can build a website with WordPress and I can show you how. The WordPress Vidcast. Use the hell out of WordPress. Welcome to the WP Vidcast. I'm your host Josh Robbs, helping you use the hell out of WordPress. Today we're going to do a quick critique of modern-prepper.com. Actually, that's modern-prepper.com. I know things have been a little bit, I'm lagging behind. I got it. Had some technical stuff I had to work out last week, and the fruits of my labor are that we are now on iTunes. The podcast feed works. So check the show notes. The podcast feed will be there. The link to the iTunes page will be there, and it's also in the social menu. So it's all over there at wpvidcast.com. Alright, let's jump right into the critique. If you don't know how it works, I put 5 minutes on my little timer here. I hit start. I go to the website, and I tear it apart and build it up and say some good things, say some bad things about it for exactly 5 minutes until the alarm starts screaming at me. You ready? I'm ready. Let's get my marker pen ready. You'll see it pop up on the screen. There we go. Just so you know how big this is, I am using, let me check my resolution here. 1280 by 720. That's the resolution I'm using, and I've turned off most of the menus and the bars so you can get a big shot of the screen. All right, starting now. Poof. All right, modern-prepper.com. Got a nice color background here. The words are over and large. I don't know what they use to make that, because you don't see that kind of pixelation. The jagged edge just looks cheap. Just saying. Or it smacks of inexperience. I guess we'll just say that and call it even. All right, you're using WordPress because I can see that you got the meta box right here, and I would hide that. You don't want anything on the screen that you don't need. You don't need that. You know where your admin page is. It's your web address /wp-admin. It's the same for every WordPress. So just get that off there. It'll look a lot better. All right, moving down the page, have a welcome in the center, have a quote in the middle, links. Thank you for the plug right there. Thank you. See, you know me, so you know I'm generally a nice guy, so that means I get to tear into you more, because you know I'm actually doing this from a good intention, a well-intentioned spot. All right, so this is the first full screen. I mean, look at this. The first full screen, and I have nothing. I still don't know what this site is about. It says Modern Prepper. We got a thank you. You know, that's awesome. Thanks for stopping by. That's awesome. But it doesn't say anything. What is this site? Lost wealth may be replaced by industry, lost knowledge by study, lost health by temperance or medicine, but lost time is gone forever. Don't care. What is this site? What am I, like, why would I stay here? If I've got 10 seconds, I'm gone. You need, and I usually don't like being this bossy, but you need to clean up this middle. You need to put something right here that tells me why I'm here. Why? Why am I here? Now, I've poked around here a little bit before, so I know that if I come over here to the library, you have an awesome set of resources. This is a huge resource. This is a cool thing to have. You have some projects which you're doing a little bit weird. It's like you put in a page and then you're linking. You're just doing comments off of it. I think what you need to do is go back and learn a little more WordPress. And I'm not picking on you. I'm attacking your ignorance. I want to help you attack your ignorance. I am not picking on you because it's just confusing. People use WordPress as a reader, and they get used to the way certain things are laid out, or websites in general even. So if on the front page, I don't know what's going on here. If I go to the projects and it's really just a page and has 2 responses by no name. I mean, I know it says Charles because I'm sneaky, but yeah, there's just, you have a bunch of little errors, too much going on, and as much as I love to see my website up there, take that down. Don't worry about that. You need to worry about one idea. You need to worry about what's this website about, and you need to add to that, build to that, and you need to make sure that everyone that comes to the site sees that. The conversation. What's this going to be? Thanks for stopping by. It looks like where I was before. I mean, this looks identical. All right, we have a new post, but all right, you understand this is a big monitor, and you go down to they call this the fold, which in old newspaper terms, that was what you'd see on top of the stack, everything above the fold. Above the fold you have nothing, and I'm not saying that to be cruel. I'm saying that to be serious. You have nothing. So if I go one full screen, I have to go full screen to get the first title. I'm gonna tell you what, and one, yeah, the first thing, you need content. Don't fall into the pit and let it go and worry about all this other stuff. If this logo took you 10 minutes, it took you too long. If deciding on the theme or the color took you 10 minutes, it took you too long. You should be doing one thing and one thing only. Content, content, content. Because there's something on March 2nd, there's something on April 1st. Maybe you're learning, maybe there's a reason, maybe you've got sick. I don't know, Charles. Not picking on you. Worry about content. You can get away with the ugliest website in the world. You could have the logo done in chicken scratch. Whoops. Turn that off, and I'm going to finish this thought, and I'm going to wrap it up. You could have that logo in chicken scratch. You could have all kinds of problems, but if you have good content, and people can find it, and people see it, and the graphics are clear enough that it's readable, that's all that matters. Honestly, I flipped through here earlier. This wasn't a pure 5 minutes where I just jump in here. But I looked at this one article, and it was a good article. I liked it. You had photos. You did everything right. There's one little trick that I would tell you, but I don't have the tutorial up for it. You're moving in the right direction, but I wouldn't do any work except for work on content. Because if you can put up 4 weeks of stuff, if you can put up 20 articles, 20 posts, they don't even have to be this big. I mean, this is a big one. You could have done this in 2 articles. You could have broken down a little bit of the history of rabbits, a little bit of the history of chickens, and then the big thing, whatever. You could have stretched this out. And maybe you don't do 3 a week, do 2 a week. How about this? Do 10. Do 2 a week for 4 weeks. That's 8 because I don't know my math. Do 8. 2 a week for 4 weeks, and then see where you're at then. Because there's a lot of little weird things that you could work on, but nothing is important. Nothing is as important. Nothing is as important as content. Sorry, speech impediment tonight. But with that, generally speaking, you got the bones in. And as much as I said bad thing after bad thing, or things that you can improve upon after things you can improve upon, the fact of the matter is you're there. The first step to being a rock star is getting on stage. So get out there. But the number 2, the second thing about being a rock star is don't stop singing. Don't get stage fright. We need more posts, guy. Come on, Charles. Put up some more stuff. I want to see you get some chickens. And I want you to post about them and everything that you learn. I want you to show that you can start off not the expert, become the expert, and bring everyone along with you and make a successful site doing that. And with that, I'm going to wrap up the WP vidcast. Until next time, folks, don't forget the best way to learn, the best way to get better at something, and to really build a great website and build your skills at the same time is to build it, break it, and then build it better. Good night.